Hello, everyone. I always forget. I always forget that I'm going to be in vision because I've got my camera on. I should have turned my camera off. Right. I hope you can all hear me. Lovely to have your company, everyone. Let's hope this goes okay without any issues. But it should be okay. It should be okay. I've got my glasses on so I can actually see. I'm just going to wait to see who comes on. We've got people watching on YouTube already. We've got people on Facebook Live. So hello, hello. Let me just head to the chat and say hi to you. I'm just going to type over here. Hello, everyone. If it's spelt wrong, it's because I'm stretching over. Yeah, good to see you. So we've got viewers on YouTube and we've got viewers on Facebook, which is great. I hope you're keeping cool. It has been cooler today. It has been cooler today, which has been great because, of course, it's a bit of a rest day today after Doncaster over the weekend. So I drove up on Friday, set up Friday. It was really hot. It was 40 degrees setting up. So it was really hot, but we're inside and there was air conditioning, so that was okay. And then, yeah, Saturday and Sunday was the show. So it was busy. Busier on Saturday, which was good. We had make and takes on the stand, which was also good. So we were booked out for those. So thank you everyone that came along to the make and takes. It was really nice. We had some old friends come along, new faces as well, which was great. And at these shows, it's always nice to meet new people that have not heard of Timestamp Creations. And they walk by and they take one look at them. They have a look again and they're like, come on in. And this time I did the stall quite open because it's always difficult to know what to do when you're on your own setting up and everything. So I got as many samples out and set the cages up. So all that was really good. And it was a great day. It was a great day. Hello, Sandra. How are you? Good to see you. Hello, Katie. It was lovely seeing you as well. Thank you for the prezzies. Hi, Janice from Ireland. Hello, Angela. Whereabouts in Ireland are you watching us from? And it is the same time, right? There's no time difference between here and Ireland. I don't know. But it's lovely to see you and great to see everybody starting to join now on the live because, of course, it's new stamp time and it's launching this Saturday on Hobby Maker at 3 p.m. So this Saturday on Hobby Maker, it's the 18th, it's going to be at 3 p.m. That is when the new stamps will launch on TV. So that's really good. Do stay tuned till the end of the show because I've got some news for you. I've got another live tomorrow at 7 p.m. and we've got some really exciting news for you. I would show you an image if I can get that up whilst I'm showing you the new stamps. I'll see if I can do that. I don't know whether I can do that live. I think I can. If I go to that, no, it's just adding a channel. I'll see if I can. Oh, what's that? Oh, yes, I can. Let's see if I can do this. Let's add an image. No, I can't because I've not put it on my computer. Okay, so we'll forget that. We'll cancel that. We'll see if I can do it later. But I'll put something on Facebook after here, giving you a sneak preview of what's happening at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. Okay, and yes, more is smelt. A little bit French, isn't it? Mieux. Tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. to find out mieux. Oh, it's been a hot day. Don't worry about that. Right, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's hide that. So stay tuned to the end because we've got some news about what's going on in the Facebook Live tomorrow at 7 p.m. So a little later tonight, 8 o'clock, but that's okay. That's okay. It's still light outside, still really sunny. Millie's just been for a walk. I went down to the allotment today and give it a water, which is interesting, really. Okay, let's just go back to our chat. If you've got any questions about anything about Timestamp Creations, about the collection, about previous collections, about going on Hobby Maker, anything like that, do ask. We were in Creative Stamping Magazine again in June, because we've just gone into July. So we had another feature in that, which was really good and really grateful for that. But watch this space, more will be coming. Let's see who's that. Oh, hello, John. Yeah, loved doing the make and takes at the weekend. It was good, wasn't it? I hope you still got what you made and I hope you put it in a frame because it was very, very good, John. Very, very good. And it was a nice way. I reduced the number of people on the make and takes this year to 4 each session. We normally have 6 because I was on my own. So I thought to balance my time out, I'd have less people, and then, you know, you could spend more time with the customers and just, you know, flip and flop, as it were. So yeah, it was good to see you as well. Hello, Jenny. Hello, Emma. Right, let's show you the new collection, shall we? I've got it right here, and I've got it on the other camera. So what I'll do, if I click off that and we put that camera on, yes, here it is, the brand new collection. I'm going to get rid of this, and you'll see just that in a moment, okay? Because I'm going to run through that brand new collection from Timestamp Creations. And I now have 73 stamps. Can you believe that? 73 stamps. Who knew? So what we've got is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stamp sets. Okay. And oh, what's this? Got a little one. Got an A7 stamp set as well. We'll show you that in a moment. Okay. Shall we run through them? Let's remove them and let's come in one by one. There's 2 collections, well, 2 sets, shall we say. There's 2 sets, but you can buy them all. Okay, first of all, here we go. So I wanted to go back and do some quirky quickies. So these are your mini quirkies. These are about 2.5 inches, 1, 2, about 2.5 inches squared. And I'll show you the inspiration for these because I drew these, it must have been about 6 months ago when I was on the phone. And I found them the other week and I thought, you know what, I'd really like to make these into stamps because they're quite quirky, aren't they? These 2, that is like a cartoon caricature of Millie. And this one represents, Millie had a lovely friend, she doesn't see her anymore, but that represents her friend, and they always used to play together. So that's the inspiration for those 2 there. And what I thought I'd do with these sentiments is actually do them in reverse. And that means that when you're using them, you decide the colour that's behind the sentiment. So for example, if I bring in this sample here, these really need to be brightly coloured because they're lots and lots of fun. And if you mask off the middle, you've still got the frame going around the outside as well, which is really cool. Oh, hello, Maggie, aka Wiggle Wiggle. Thank you for yesterday's make and take. Yeah, remember that. You're more than welcome, my darling. You're more than welcome. And I hope, I don't know why I said my darling. I hate people that say that. I'm sorry. You're more than welcome. And I hope you still got your artwork as well because it was very good. Right, back to this. So you can mask off that and you can have a surround because the original, it was quite quirky and wobbly. And I thought to myself, shall I do the frames like that? And I can always do frames like this and bring them out. But I thought if I do it quite straight, that means if anybody wants to use that frame for something else, it could be in line with what they're using it for rather than being wiggly. But this is what I mean by the sentiment, you see? So it makes the background dark. So you can choose any colour you like, right? And on here, you've got home is where the dog is. So that's very important. Happy tales and little moments. Could have been little tales and happy moments. You could cut that up and change that if you want to. But happy tales mean little moments, don't they? And of course, woof. So that's that one, and that's called Mini Quirkies number 2. That is stamp set 68. Yeah, so that's that one, and that's the inspiration behind that. Okay, and if we move that out the way, we've got the next one, part of this set, so it's going to be another quirky. And here you go, 2 more things that I love and come to the garden a lot, and that is bees and birds. I did a little sample with these as well, just to show you, just to have a little bit of fun with these, because they are quite quirky and fun. So we have got quirky bird there, and I'll bring in the inspiration for these 2, and you've got the buzzy bee there. So these were the 2 drawings that I put together. You'll see that I've just made them a little bit better, a little bit smoother for you to use, but those are the quirky little drawings that I did that inspired this particular set. And with this one, you've got a little bird told me, buzzing, and bee fabulous, E-double-E, fabulous. So that is Mini Quirkies number 1, and that's stamp set 67. So there you go. So that's a little set for you, which is really nice. I'll then show you something else which is a little bit quirky, and that's this one. Okay, so this is really cool. You might have noticed on here and on here, you've got your splodges, and on this one, you've got this squiggly line. Now, this is actually the stamp. So you can actually make your own frames, and you can do that with the dots, and you've got the spats on there as well. And I wanted that because I wanted a negative and a positive, okay? And I also have put on a dog paw and a cat paw. The cat paw, of course, can go with Bonnie, and a little buzzy, little, because I know that when I do these, when I'm making cards, I sometimes do them, then all the lines get bigger and smaller. So I made these all the same size and just repeated it round, so that you could have like a little whiz. And it is called Little Bits and Bobs. That's stamp set number 73. Okay, let me show you what they look like stamped out. Let's turn this way. So again, you can have a lot of fun pattern building with those, and they'll look good in backgrounds of cards and things. So that is Little Bits and Bobs. It's an A7 set. Hello, Tim. Great to see you as well at Doncaster. Hello, Dawn. This squiggle and splat stamp set is fun. It is, isn't it? I love using it as well. I really do. I think that is pretty cool. It's a little addition, isn't it? And these will go with everything. These will go with everything. So that's that one. Okay. Do I have the two? I think it's this way. Don't want to reveal the others yet. So there you go. So you've got Quirky Minis. We've just seen that. There you go. Quirky Minis number 2. And there you go. You've got Quirky Minis number 1. And again, just to show you some inspiration with those, because these are a lot of fun to play with. You can have them grungy. You can have them just fun, bright colours, and do it in that way. And that's the inspiration and the drawings from those. They've been in my drawer for ages, actually. So there you go. There you go. So that's that one. Okie dokie. Let's gather those together. Now let's go for the other set of 4. Remember, there's another 4 stamps to show you. And I had to do a stamp set all about, let's turn this over, all about my allotment. Allotment's gone by and allotment at the moment. Okay, so here they are, 4 stamp sets. So we'll start off with allotment's little helpers. And what I've got on here, I've got the photographs. I don't know why I said it like that. Photographs to show you. So these are the allotment's little helpers. This is Robin that always comes down when I'm digging there or doing anything on the allotment. And this is actually a white pigeon that comes to our garden. This is in our garden. There's a story behind this as well. I was driving to work it's been about 2 years ago, and this was just lying in the road. There was no one around, so I thought, I'll pick it up. Nice galvanised watering can. So that now sits in the garden, and this little pigeon comes down and helps us, which is beautiful. Let me show you the actual pictures with this, just so you can see. There you go. So you've got little Robin on the cage, which I should be growing something underneath there, but it's just too hot to put anything in at the moment. You've got the white pigeon, and you've got the little Robin there. So that's the inspiration behind that. Okay, and if I grab the right board, I can show you what they look like when they're stamped out, because I stamped these out. Need to block that, so I don't want to show you the next one just yet. So there you go. That's them stamped out. And that's really nice, because that just leaves that open for doing any kind of watercolouring or getting your paints out, or maybe just staining that and make it look vintage. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's that set. Then we've got our first allotment. Now, I was going to put my first allotment, but of course it was Jane's as well. And I knew I'd get in trouble. So I had to put, well, I didn't have to, but, you know, out of goodwill, I put our first allotment. And this was our very first allotment. And we absolutely loved it. I could probably tell you everything that was in there. That was beetroot that was growing there. I think this was lettuce and chard that was growing in there. And we had the beans as well, and the French beans, which were absolutely brilliant. And this here was a little bench. We bought that on Facebook, thinking it was a big bench, but it wasn't. It was a tiny one, so we put it down the allotment. And that was a greenhouse we had. But this shed we inherited, and it had curtains in and everything. And this is a little Robin again that comes and helps me down the allotment. So you've got friends make every garden bloom. Together is our favourite place to grow, and thank you. And that set is right there. And again, I'll show you the inspiration for this. I'll show you the photographs, because again, everything has a story, doesn't it? Everything has a story. Which one is it? It's that one there. Okay, so there's our first allotment. There you go. Yeah, there were lettuces, and those are the beetroot there growing. It's just, oh, it was a lovely, fabulous allotment, that. and it was given us to by a dear friend who is no longer with us, so that's very special. And there's little Robin again, helping us out down the allotment. Okay, so that's that set there. Okay, let's cover that up. Next set, moving along, is this one here. And this is called Cozy Cottage. So life is better when we sit together in cozy days and happy hearts. Cozy days and happy hearts. And it's just really nice, isn't it, to have somewhere to sit, have a coffee in the morning and do your thing. And that's quite good because that's my house. That's the front of my house. That's not my house, my friend's house, but that's my house. And I just took a picture. It's when we had the Bux's hedge, actually. I'll bring up the picture to show you. Where is it? Here it is. So it's when we had the Bux's hedge. That's all been eaten now by caterpillars. Oh, well, never mind. I bought this off Facebook, this here. And I loved it. I painted it and put it out. And it's a friend's house. So I thought those two go really, really well together. So that's another little stamp set for you in the range. Coming back to the camera, we've got one more to show you. And that is down our current allotment. There you go. Well, down the current allotment, this is from the original allotment. This is our first shed. Let me bring up the images. Here you go. So you can see, yeah, it was a bit dilapidated. But if you're gonna have a shed down the allotment, you've got to have one that's a bit rickety rackety. Where do you get the inspiration for the colours? Is that the colours for doing any kind of stamping, Tim? Because normally it depends what I'm stamping out. If it's just having fun with something like this, oh, hang on, let's just go back to the image. If it's something like this, Tim, it's kind of just what I have at hand. So I wanted to do that orange because the original one was in orange. So that's why I did that in that colour. And this is one of the VersaFine clairs that I've got on the website. Let me see if I've got the codes in there. No, I don't. Let's see, have a look. Live sales. Where have all they gone? QR code. I put a lot more on there, but they're not there. So there you go. But these colours are on the website, VersaFine Clair. So it's kind of whatever I have at hand, really. And I just like to experiment with colours and do something a little different. Do something a little. See if it works. If it doesn't work, oh well. And if it does work, happy days, happy days. So that's kind of what I do with that. Right, so back to this one, my first shed. So back to the photograph, just to, there you go. And blackbirds are always fabulous down the allotment, aren't they? So that top right picture was when I was just walking home, and you just turn back, you see that gorgeous sunset. So that's what I wanted to bring. So that one there is that one there. So best wishes, dig, plant, repeat, and the best crops are laughter and friendship. And a couple of samples here. So I put 2 sheds. So I masked off this bit and then I stamped the other one next to it because I thought that was quite nice. You can do a lot with that. That was jasmine growing in that pot just there. So dig, plant, chat, repeat, because that's what you do down the allotment. You do, well, you probably do more digging than chatting. And there's another little quick sample thrown together and another one as well. So there's lots, again, that you can do with these sets. And I think these sets will go really, really well with the Inky card kits. You know, the ones that we launched with Bonnie? If I just bring these up, live sales. I don't know where all those other live sales are gone because I put them on today. Oh well. So this is the Inky card kits. So Inky card kits. They're £11.99. So we've got the kind of like distress splatter over this side, something to put your sentiments in. And I think you'll find that most of these sentiments will fit in those areas. And then you've got this here that will fit your images in perfectly. And I think they'll look really, really nice when you stamp them in there, whether it's red for like sunsets. Let's go to the blue one. That's going to look nice in there because you add a little blue around the top. You could also use your little splats in here as well because it's a watering can. So therefore, where is it? That would be good because that's like the water, isn't it? Being watered. It's like something else as well, but don't worry about that. Right, we've got the purple one as well. I'll show you that. So again, that's going to look good. They're instant cards that you can make from these. These went down really, really well at Doncaster. Let's move that out of the way, because you can ink on these. Let me just hide that. You can ink on these. So it's 3 by 3 inches, 3 inches along there, 3 centimeters down there. So that's 1 inch down, 11 centimeters, 13 centimeters. And you can cut these up so you can make different card fronts. So if you're standing up there, I've not measured any of these, I just cut them randomly. This one though is perfect, because you know, if you forget to make a card for somebody, that's just that. And then you can add your stamp to that, and that can turn into a really nice card. And if I find that stamped image again that I just had, that I've just put down, that's got lost. Has it gone on the floor? No, it hasn't. Don't you lot are like me, losing stuff all the time. And then what you do is you keep turning over the same things and you keep losing it again. Where did that go? Where did that go? I don't know. How bizarre. How bizarre. Anyway, it's not that. And then you've got that, for example. So that will work, and something like that. So again, there's lots that you can do with your card engineering. I'm sure you guys will do a far better job with me with the measurements. But oh, here it is. So they are available. So again, that would be really nice in there with a sentiment, for example, or if you put it in the red frame, like so. Again, you've got an instant card. You could add a little bit of colour to that, would look nice. That image could go across there, maybe underneath that. So imagine that's going over there. But they just look terrific. So you can ink on those. They're available at $11.99, and they're on the website, available to you now. So that, in a nutshell, my dear friends, and I'm not going to do any demos tonight because it really is hot. But we do have a live coming up tomorrow, and I wish. Do you know what? Do you know what? Let me just play you something and I'll see if I can sort something out. So that's the brand new collection. Down the allotment and your mini quirkies. Let me see. I did do you a little video, but that's not loaded. Oh, here it is. I'm going to play you this. Put that on. Hello, you can hear me. You can hear me now, which is great. So let's get rid of that and let's come back in here so you can hear me at least. It's because I disconnected my phone. And yeah, I didn't want to do that. What I want to do is show you something. And I might just have to show you on camera, or I can send it to my... I'm going to see if I can do this while we're on live. So what do you think to the new range? Let me know what you think. So it's all about allotments. Ah, there it is. Okay. Open. Hopefully I'm still with you. Yeah, I'm still with you. Right, I'm going to add this when we're live. So that's the new collection. So we've got the allotments. Right. I have swatches to... Ah, Jenny, just replying here. I'll put that on the screen because it's always nice to see your chat, isn't it? Just replying to Tim about colours. Because it's always nice, isn't it, to know how other people put the colours together, where they get the inspiration from and things like that. And I will be doing a live later on in the week with these, I promise. That's Tim's reply, just so you can see. I sometimes get overwhelmed. Yeah, Tim, it can be really difficult sometimes when you've got so much choice. But doing swatches is great. And maybe
if you did swatches of colours, or maybe just reach for 3 ink pads that are of the similar colour family, like blues and purples and reds, for example, a blue, a purple and a red, and work with those, or use like a yellow and an orange and maybe a green and work with those, 2 or 3 colours. And it's really difficult not to overthink it, because you can, but just have a play. That's what I do. Just have a play, because it's just, it is a piece of paper, but you know, it's also your artwork as well. Oh, yeah. And do you know what, Tim? Share your makes as well in the groups. It's always nice to see. Oh, I love the new stamps with the allotment. Amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. New range looks amazing, says Maggie. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with it. Okay, so I was going to do something while you're here. Let's go here, because this is, I'm using a piece of software, so just lights in my eyes. So what I can do is add an image. Where's that image I want to use? Where the image? I think it went to my desktop. No, it went to downloads. Here it is. Oh, I didn't even go there. Oh my days. Where has it gone? It's gone there? Oh no. Okay, let's just do this. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, because I know where it is. It's right there. Let's shut that down. It is in downloads. I'm going to move it to my desktop. I'm telling you what I'm doing here. It's crazy, isn't it? Technology. So that's moving to my desktop there. You're probably going to think at the end of it, just show us on your phone, Janice. Anyway, let's go to image, desktop. Oh, not the whole of the desktop. Don't be silly. Aha. Aha. Found it. Upload that. There you go. Can do that live. Never knew I could bring something in live, which is great. So that is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Okay, you might recognize the blurred image. You might get some idea of what's coming up. But 7 p.m. tomorrow, something exciting, something very exciting. Now I've brought it on screen. I don't know how to get rid I get rid of it. I think I do. Remove. There you go. It's gone. There you go. Oh, do you know what? All the time I've been using this restream, I never knew I could bring pictures in just like that. Isn't that great? So that means you could send me pictures. You could put oh my days. You could put pictures of your makes on the website. I can go and fetch them and put them on here live. Wouldn't that be good? Timestamp Creations group. If you're not in it, ask to join it. We'll let you in. We're a good bunch. We really are. Lots of inspiration. Okay, guys. Right. So brand new collection, down the allotment and your quirky minis, all coming your way. Plus that A7 stamp set, which we all believe is a must-have. It's fabulous. And I hope you enjoy using them. And I've done, like I say, a few little samples here just to show you, to give you sort of inspiration for using those quirky minis. I've turned off my overhead camera, so there's no point going back to it. And then I've done a couple of inspirational makes just for the allotment, but I'm going to be doing some more. And Jenny and Glynis, the design team, are working really hard as well. And I'm sure they'll share their makes as well. So I hope you enjoy it. They're all really personal to me, and they all mean something, you know, along the way, something. Right. Okie dokie. Look at this hair. I'm getting my hair done this week as well. It needs doing. It's terrible. It's the heat. I don't know if anyone else's hair is like that, but it's terrible. Right. I'm going to bid you a good evening. I will be live tomorrow with some friends at 7 p.m. Remember to tell you about something special. So do join me then. I'll remind you on Facebook, and I'll be live again probably after the football. I think Thursday. I'll keep you informed. I'll keep you informed. We'll do a live and we'll do some makes and we'll have a good time, because I'm going to need to do some samples for TV anyway, and do a little bit of practice. So maybe you can join in with that. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. And tomorrow I've got to go down and water the allotment.